What's up, cosmonauts? I'm Trendy, and this is my good buddy Clay. How you doing,
Looks
Clay?
like Trendy was ready this morning. What's up,
This morning,
everybody?
it is 9:05,
You know, it's
10:09
it's
p.m.
it's really funny, dude. Whenever I go to work, and they call a meeting, meetings
Mhm.
are usually in the morning, right? But
Yeah.
like if it's in the afternoon, there's like a 90% chance I've already gotten high for the day. So like when I go to the meeting, dude, I gotta like consciously tell myself,
Yeah.
do not say good morning. Do not say good morning. Cause then they're
I
like, oh,
mean,
it's morning for you. You must be high. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I am. So
you
yeah,
just slip up
it's
and say, "Oh yeah, I am."
yeah,
Oh shit.
it's not something you want to. It's not a position because I've been there. Of
Yeah.
course, this is something I've done, and if you do it again, you know what I mean. It's just not cool. And yeah,
Yeah.
so any fellow stoners out there, don't do
And you probably know what he's talking about.
that. Yeah. So anyway, just share
Yeah.
a personal
So
story there.
what a good day, what a good week. I mean, today, why don't you think you could bring up the markets real quick? Are they still pumping?
Give me a second. Don't do
Yeah,
it
the
just
last
yet.
time I looked, but it was kind of making me nervous, right? Because it's closing the month, right?
I'm gonna pull it up
So
now.
are people just trying to milk out the
For our
last?
listeners, go to coingecko.com
True.
to see the visual here. But yeah, we're looking at the markets. This is basically the coins I have in my portfolio. Pretty much in the order of like most to least. And yeah, these are the ones I watch most often. Of course, Cosmos is my number one, and it hurts to see it down so low. But also, I was gonna say it's been holding up pretty well because I remember when Algorand was 31 cents. I think Cosmos was around $3 to $5, and now
Mm-hmm.
we're holding at 7. And when it crashed earlier today, like if you look at Bitcoin right here, you can see look at everything. It's just kind of shooting up right now. We're just kind of having I think a short term little rally,
Mm-hmm.
um, which is I think they're all dead cat bounces until we get some kind of
Yeah.
regulation and some kind of direction on you know what we are and what how we move forward as a community. But aside from that, like um, I've just been impressed with how Cosmos has held up because I've been wanting to buy some around the $5 mark, and
Mm-hmm.
it's only gone there once, and I think I missed my order. I did get one for like $6 and something, and I got like 100 at them. But
Nice.
yeah, and because I remember buying 100 out for like 1,300 bucks. So yeah, dude, like that was just half off. Yeah, I'll buy
Mm-hmm.
some. So yeah, it's been great, and I've been upping my staking, and the staking rewards right now are actually pretty great. So it's helping my Atom bag get stacked up, and eventually, they'll make a proposal to change the tokenomics, and we're gonna go to the moon. But in the meantime, I've been really impressed with how Atom has held up versus the other parts of the market. Ethereum's been pretty good around 1,200 to 1,000. Hasn't really gone under 1,000. It's been pretty good support there. I've also been super impressed with Evmos. Like Evmos is holding at $2, and it doesn't even seem to go down from there when it crashes. I think it went down to like $1.89,
Yeah.
and now it's back up to $2. So I was just like been super impressed with that. But I'm not gonna lie, again, I did sell some to pay for some expenses because yeah, life's been pretty crazy out there as far as costs. There
Yeah.
was actually something that happened in my at my work today. We got called into a meeting. Everybody was talking about their electricity bills, and in my little apartment, mine was like $277. But I run the AC all the time, so I thought that was expensive. But man, they're getting bills for like $688 over here. So it's like, man, it's pretty crazy out there. And I feel for everybody because prices of energy, gas, housing, food, it's all gone crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm looking at your Cosmos. I'm looking at Secret. I know Secret was I think clipping like 85, 86, probably like a couple hours ago. I was expecting Atom to actually break through 7 and dip into 6, but it just spun around and started shooting back up.
Yeah. It looked like it was going to keep going down, and it
Mhm.
just
I
reversed
was
right
ready
there.
for it.
And what's awesome about Cosmos is it was before the BTC pump.
Mhm.
So it's like people that are into Cosmos are ahead of the market, and that's what always gives me confidence that we're backing the right horse per se, and that we're
Mhm.
in the right place. So I love it.
Damn,
But
I'm looking at
yeah, I mean,
Stargaze too. I
it's
was
pretty good.
trying to it was at like 18 or one
Really,
point. Yeah. Now it's
yeah.
back up to
2 cents
20.
seems to be pretty good holding there, pretty good. But yeah, whenever I was minting the space apes, I just went crazy because I was like, man, stars is so cheap. This is so fun.
Mhm.
And I've had even more fun buying them on the market and reselling
Flipping
them. It's been pretty
'em.
fun. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah, we might as well just segue into those are they called space apes?
The space TSAS, so
Yeah, they're called space ape. Yeah.
Space Apes
Yeah, I ended up
Society,
buying
right?
like yeah, exactly. I ended up buying probably like 10 of them and I'm down to 3. And yeah, I was just I mean, you buy them at what was it? 77 or 888,
777.
777.
Yeah,
Then
I
you
just thought
sell
that
them
was
for
pretty
like
low.
a grand or 1,000, 1,200, and it's just like fuck it.
Yeah, there was a few that I minted that I put on the marketplace for more than double, and they just flew off the shelf, like, within,
Mhm.
like, 5 minutes or 20 minutes. It was just insane. So, I think I today on break at work, I, went to my computer and put one for sale just for fun, and I came back whenever work
It was
was over,
gone.
it was already gone, so I was like,
Yeah,
"Wow."
that's
And so I bought
fun.
another one. And so, like, it was pretty cool because this one sold for a pretty good amount, and so I bought another one and I still had profit. And so I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So, it's just fun to keep it going and, be involved in the community. And, yeah, I don't know. I heard something about mutant apes, so we'll see how that
Yeah,
goes.
that's why I kinda wanted to hold on to a couple, but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens, especially because some of them already look like mutants, so we'll see about that.
true. Yeah.
All right, next we'll go with some of the bigger topics before we get down into the funner is a word, the Cosmos thing. So Coinbase Pro retirement this year. You want to talk about that?
Man, I was super sad to see this, but yeah, it looks like they're going to be incorporating those features into Coinbase, regular Coinbase, and doing
Hmm.
away with the Pro. And I already know why, because their revenue is down so bad,
Yeah.
and they're not making any money. And everybody like me, we're telling everybody to go to the Pro because it's like, yeah, we know it's cheaper, and yeah, so that's something that's kind of sad to see that they said by the end of the year it's going to be axed. So sad to see about that.
Yeah.
I'm sad to report that because I'm a big fan of. And see, I text you. I was like, how do we get mass adoption when there's going to be such high fees and such a barrier to entry? You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
that's what I just don't like about it.
I'm trying something today because I think if you buy USDC on Coinbase, it doesn't charge you any fees. So I'm seeing what the swap fees look like.
On Coinbase, regular
Regular.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. You have to buy, like, at least $1,000 for it to be worth it, I think. Because
Hmm.
after that, it starts just doubling your fee every, whatever amount. It's just based on how much you buy. But there was a certain threshold. Like, I went and I saw, like, I put $200, $400, $500, and to see how much the fees were each time, and it's like
Hmm.
once it gets to a certain limit, they don't do a percentage of the thing, they do a flat fee. So usually you want to get to like that lowest point where it's a percentage, but then you also want to see if there's a lower percentage at a higher level, which usually there's not on Coinbase. It's just whatever. I've put $10,000 in there. It's the same if you buy 1,000, but when you buy like 500, that's when you start getting hosed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's predatory. I don't like it. I liked the Coinbase Pro because it transferred money from your bank and then you bought whatever you wanted with USD, and it was like 50 cents, $1.50, like
Yeah.
$5 for 1,000 or something
I
like
think
that.
you'll
You know
start
what I
to
mean?
see a lot
Very low.
more fiat on ramps, which we should start like I feel like even osmosis should have a fiat on ramp,
Yeah.
like just take us straight to USDC or something.
Yeah, and that would be cool if we could buy USDC on Coinbase and transfer it, but it's usually USDC on Ethereum,
Hmm.
which is going to take Ethereum gas fees. So I want more Cosmos integration into the Coinbase platform as a whole. That would be cool. Like I said, I really want a section that says Cosmos ecosystem, and you can buy Atom and transfer it to Osmosis on Coinbase. You
Yeah,
know what I
that'd be
mean?
cool.
Like it'll tell you you're transferring this to Osmosis, and then give you an interface to like interact with Osmosis or any other dApp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that would be cool.
Yeah. Well, speaking of sponsors, Osmosis Grants. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, if you do have an idea and you know how to get a fiat ramp onto Osmosis, hit up Osmosis Grants and they may pay for it.
Hell yeah, they will. I think that's one of the things
Hell
that
yeah, they
Osmosis
will.
needs. Yeah, quickly too. They'll get it to you super fast, man. If you're gonna build that, money's already in your wallet, I bet.
No
But
shit, right?
yeah, so I think that's just really funny. Um, or really necessary is a fiat, like you said, a fiat on ramp
Hmm.
because yeah, I don't see how Coinbase, and I don't know, I need to start doing my research on, crypto.com, or we don't have access to Binance being where we
Hmm.
are, but yeah, things like that. I need to see what's up because I want to find the cheapest way to get onto crypto and then tell everybody about it because that's what I love to do.
Yeah. I should try to buy some on crypto.com because I've been buying Rune and I should just try to buy
Do
some
you
Atom and see what
you
it
have an
costs.
account there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have an account because I didn't know about what the fees were. I didn't want to like sign up for it and then be like, oh, here's another centralized thing I
Man,
have
I'm
to
so
manage.
bad at looking at fees. I'm just like, man, whatever. Just give me my token.
I'm I'm like my dad, you know what I mean? My dad has always been really picky about fees and all that
Hmm.
stuff and teaching me how to like get around those things. So it's just burned in my brain that I can't pay high fees. And
Yeah.
because I know that it's also going to prevent adoption. Like people are really going to ask, why would I pay $7 to buy $100 in Bitcoin? Like they're taking 7%. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's like, yeah, I get it. You lost 7% already, and now you're wanting to go make like 30% on a staking protocol, but you already lost 7%. So in your mind, somebody that does math like that, they're going to get pretty pissed off pretty
Yeah.
quickly. And I did too because I'm like, man, I'm already down 20%. How am I going? And especially with Ethereum, you know what I mean? I had to buy it with the fees, transfer it, and pay that fee. And it was like, man, I'm already down 20%. How am I going to make this back? And,
Mm.
that was just all part of the journey about learning about blockchain tech and how
Yeah.
to manage your.
That's not how I think. You were talking and my eyes were just glazing over. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
whatever, dude. Just fucking buy it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. People are different.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I have my wife because she's like, let me read that fine print. I'm like, oh God, I'll go take a walk.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I feel
So
you.
we have NBC, NBTC
Oh
coming.
yeah, Nomic. So this was super like exciting to hear about.
Mm-hmm.
I restarted my computer. So I had a there's this article out there that kind of goes more into detail, but um, yeah, just looking at the Nomic vision, they are
Mm-hmm.
going to be a Bitcoin bridge, almost as if like IBC was enabled on Bitcoin. Like imagine that, and then that Bitcoin is going to be able to come over to Cosmos and move around as in BTC, which is a bridged asset. It's not native Bitcoin, of course, but it's like a version of Bitcoin that has IBC enabled, which is going to allow it to move around in the Cosmos and maybe unlock some liquidity to come over to Cosmos from the Bitcoin ecosystem. That would be super cool. Um, if that happens, we'll see. Because I think that, and I might get a lot of shit for saying this, but from all of our millions of viewers, but like I think that
Boo.
Adam, I think that Adam is the closest thing to closest to decentralization
Mm-hmm.
as Bitcoin is. So like I think it's Bitcoin, and then Atom is the next one that has like a sufficient enough network to say it's decentralized. They just
Mm-hmm.
need, I think, in my opinion, more validators. But technically, I don't know if that's even possible. So I don't know. The validator sets are seeming to like be expanding, especially recently. But how far that goes to, I'm interested to know because like there's you know millions of, or no, thousands, hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin miners everywhere.
Mhm.
There's only 175 validators on Cosmos, so it's not like super decentralized, but it's still like, um, as far as like, and I guess some teams do have like a pretty large stake in the network, but at the same time, I think it's the best setup out of all the other big coins that I've seen. You know what I mean?
So
Especially
when
like
you say
Solana or something
it's
like
not a
that.
native Bitcoin token, right? So what does that mean for risk?
Well, there is some risk there, of course, because I mean, you put your Bitcoin on a bridge,
Mhm.
and you're kind of like depositing that. Why am I moving? Oh, anyway,
I saw that.
so yeah, I don't know why I
Looked
did
like
that.
your screen was walking away. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but
Your
anyway,
computer's just
it looks
panning
so
on its
weird.
own.
Yeah, maybe it was gonna fall down or something. I was scared.
There, it's
I
doing it
was like,
again.
"Whoa, what's moving right?" Anyway, I think it's like doing that like automatically. Anyway, so you're taking your Bitcoin and you're depositing it into Nomic, and then that Bitcoin you're minting an NBTC on the other side.
Mhm.
So then you're taking that NBTC and you're doing, whatever with it. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't I don't. This is so weird because my
So
camera's not moving.
for the listener, Clayton's camera is
It's
Clay is
bugging
possessed.
out.
Yeah, it's possessed. It's just like slide to the left, slide to the right, cha cha, real smooth.
Yeah, it's so weird. I got to figure that one out.
X split V cam is not doing you good. So yeah,
Yeah.
like you were talking about earning Bitcoin, right? This in BTC. Like was there any like rough guesstimation as far as like any kind of earn rate?
I mean, I estimated a Bitcoin for every, a Bitcoin a month for every thousand that you have staked. But
I
I
don't
can
believe
dream,
that
right?
shit.
Like I
Yeah.
could dream, right? Like
Yeah.
so, I
That's a
maybe
I
fifty
have a
dollars a nomic is
dream.
not so bad. Maybe it's not so far fetched. Imagine if it was, dude. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be pretty insane. And that would, I don't know. Like you would just like, the thing about it is you're going to earn Bitcoin for staking this coin. So that gives it a pretty good utility. I think like that's like owning a miner without owning a miner, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
it just depends, like you said. It all depends on trust. Are people going to trust this bridge enough to deposit their precious Bitcoin? Because it's a big risk for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's my take on it. I'm excited. There is risk. So I'm personally not going to put any Bitcoin on the bridge unless I like. I mean, it's just so hard to say that you trust anything with what happened to Luna. Like everybody trusted that so much, and it's like,
Mhm.
man. So trust has been pretty damaged recently, and it would take a lot of trust for me to put my Bitcoin on there. I will happily take that Bitcoin and sell it for real Bitcoin and put it in my wallet. But other than that, like that's all I can do right now.
Just gonna tank the whole ecosystem, just ripping it out of there and moving it.
Yeah.
Let's see what next. So these are all topics you submitted, and I'm not familiar with. We have the, I mean, I know what this is, but I'm not familiar with the what's going on. The Evmos hackathon is about to go down, or what?
Evmos hackathon. I was just in the space right now, so I couldn't like tell you 100%, but
I know I put it on there, but
I wasn't in the whole space, is what I'm trying to say here.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's, I mean, there's a hackathon coming, and if you
And they
want
try
some
to
more
hack shit.
information, go to
Yeah.
evmos.org on Twitter and check that
Hmm.
out. But I mean, basically, they're just they're bringing people, they're hosting that so that people come over and build from the Ethereum ecosystem,
Hmm.
highlighting that you can use a lot of the same tools because I
That's
mean,
cool.
Evmos is just, it's literally a Ethereum, yeah, Ethereum virtual machine on Cosmos so that you can use all the same coding languages that you use to build on Ethereum. You can
Hmm.
use them on Cosmos, but you don't have those gas fees or that whole gas situation. The whole situation on Ethereum. You don't have that. You
Yeah.
just have Cosmos and what Evmos is building, which is actually pretty awesome. They just activated 2-second average block times. So I don't know if you've used Evmos recently, but it is lightning fast
No, it's been slow,
compared to
but
what it
I
was.
definitely need to try it. Yeah.
Try it out. Like I have 5 or so wallets that got the airdrop. I mean, they're not all mine. They're a lot of my friends that I'm managing, but I'll just go through and claim their staking rewards. And man, what I used to have to do is load every single wallet, click the transaction and approve it, and then move to the next wallet because by the time I got back around, it would still be pending. And I
Mhm.
was like, yeah, I'm just going through and like claiming all of them, and then I'll go through and stake all of them because it was just
Mhm.
easier that way. It was quicker. It was more annoying, but now I did it and it's lightning fast. It was really
Hmm.
smooth. I like it as a consumer, like a user of the chain. I'm excited about it. But one of our validators on Cosmos Spaces, he was not so happy about it, and I didn't get to read like exactly why, but yeah, I'm sorry to leave that cliffhanger. Maybe I'll give more information next time. But I mean, just basically saying that it's not going to be as good for the validators as it is for the chain. So
Hmm.
I personally, though, using it,
Interesting.
I was really excited. I was like, oh man, this is so much greater than it was because for to be honest, I did not like waiting that long. Like it was like, okay, this is
No,
kind of
it's
like
grueling.
Ethereum. You know what I mean? It was like
Mhm.
it was kind of giving me flashbacks to Ethereum. I didn't like that, but now because the whole thing about Cosmos for me was that quick block time to where it's like I remember when I sent you the first coins, I was like, we did it over a phone call just like this, and it was just instantaneously, and it was awesome, and it was like wow. That kind of gets you to see the power of Cosmos, and there just wasn't that experience on Evmos, and now there is. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, I would say that I just did one right now. I would say it took maybe like, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds to claim my rewards and for it to load in my wallet. So the UI is definitely snappier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
only up
about on
from
par
here,
with
baby.
osmosis. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Takes
happy
a
about
moment to
it.
claim something.
I'm excited.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited too, and I'm just stacking, man. I'm trying to. It's like, do I want to fill my Evmos bag or do I want to buy other things? Because Evmos is the shining
Yeah.
shininess. I
I
don't know what to
mean,
say.
Juno is 196, about to slip into the 200s, and they
Mm,
have so much stuff coming out for them. It's hard not to be bullish. At least a little bit, at least a little bit more than it is right now. Like, say it's 196, sell it when it's at 150. You'll make a good profit. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
if
talking
you're
about
into
Juno?
that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll go back to 150 as far as the 150 project. Like it had a lot of eyes on it when it first went from,
Mm.
what was it, $12 to $44. So I think people still have their eye on it. And the fact that people are still building on it is really bullish for me.
Yeah.
Evmos is like you said, I really want more Evmos, but like I said, the price is just not breaking. Whenever the prices go down, it's like everybody's buying Evmos. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to get stuck into a trap. That's why I'm selling a little bit. I'm selling like half my rewards, restaking the other half. And I want to get to like, I don't know, 2,500 coins. And then that would be a nice place to like really just like, okay, we're good. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like I want to get to 10,000. I'm not going to lie. But like, like
Jesus.
it would be really nice to have that many coins.
Yeah.
But
I don't think
that's
anybody would disagree with that.
it's hard though because when you think about it, you don't want to rush to that amount because if you
Hmm.
rush there and it goes down even more, you're screwed. So dollar cost averaging is always going to be the better bet, and it just sucks because I just really want those coins right now. You know what I mean? Because the
Yeah.
staking rewards, it's all this thing. You know what I mean? But you have
The
to fight those emotions.
FOMO.
That's yeah, you have to fight those FOMO emotions, and ultimately, I'll win. But it's just going to take a long time.
Yeah. All right. Next, you have some more TFM DEX AGG. What is this?
So this TFM DEX, let me bring up the so TFM is actually this like DEX aggregator. So do you know what 1 inch is?
Are you trying to be funny? No, I'm just kidding.
So 1 inch is a DEX aggregator on Ethereum. And
Mhm.
what it does is like you go there to trade Ethereum for osmosis. Oh, that's not a good idea. Or that's a good example because there's no osmosis wrapped on Ethereum. Um, Rune, right? I think Rune is on Ethereum. So let's say, I don't know though. Let's say you just want to trade some Bitcoin for Ethereum, right? Wrap
Yeah,
Bitcoin on Ethereum.
it's all
And
hypothetical.
yeah, so you go to swap that on 1 inch. It's 1 inch, I don't think is an actual DEX. Like they're just a DEX aggregator. They find which DEX has the best price or the best swap rate for that. So it's kind of
It's like
like
hotels.com.
yeah, it's kinda like that for crypto. So you go there
Yeah.
and you say, "I wanna buy this, and I have this." And they say, "Okay, well, go here, and, you'll get the best rate." And, of course, I guess they get, like, a fee on the back end, and I think they do have some kind of pools that you can, like, deposit into and stuff like that, but, basically, this is, coming for, this is actually for Juno. So it's going to be a
Hmm.
DEX aggregator built on Juno. There's also, I don't know if it's gonna be with the same thing, but excuse me, there's gonna be, uh,
You sharing your screen?
like yeah, this is it right here.
Hmm.
So,
And what
if you
website do you have
go,
up for the listener?
this is juno.tfm.com,
Okay. I
and
feel
so
like I
you're
saw
gonna
something like that floating around.
yeah, it's they've just come out. So this is, the website, and see how it's telling me the best route
Yeah.
is to use Juno Swap.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
And,
So for the
you wanna
listener, what I'm seeing right now is Clay is on a Dex and he's typed in or he's got Juno up as your main and he wants to change it to Atom and he's typed in X amount and it looks for the best Dex prices to swap those on to get the best deal.
yeah, and I like this a lot because I don't like to go to other DEX websites. Like, it just makes me a little bit nervous. Like, did I go to the right one? Did I go to a phishing one? I don't know because I've never been here before. And those things just give me a little bit of anxiety. So if you can trust TFM, you can trust whatever website they're going to. And if you look here, it's refreshing and looking for a better swap rate. And
Hmm.
that's really cool. So the more dexes that are going to be built here, and I think you can just go here and switch it right now from this website, which is cool because it'll be using Juno Swap to do so, and or whatever dex has the best rate, and you don't have to go to that dex. So that's really cool. I
Yeah.
like that because it's just using pools of liquidity. That's all you really need to do. You don't have to connect to the website. You know what I mean? Like just do it in the background and give me the best rate, and this is it. This is really cool. So
Dude,
I
just
like that a
imagine
lot.
this was like what, like 5, 6 months ago and seeing 14 Juno at there with like 30, $40.
Yeah, it would be
How times
heartbreaking.
have changed.
It would be
How
heartbreaking.
times have
Yeah.
changed.
How many Juno it used to say? Like, oh man, or how many Adam it used to say? Whew,
Hmm.
it was crazy. It was crazy, crazy. But yeah, either way. I think this is really cool.
I like
Haas
this.
had told us about this. Like
Hmm.
the team reached out to him. They were originally building on Terra, I believe, and then
Mm.
that happened. So now they moved over to Juno and they actually launched really quickly. So,
Hmm.
um, kudos to them. And I really enjoy the product. I'm going to be using it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because like let's say you're doing something and you don't really necessarily want to go and look at all the rates, just go here and give me the best one. I'm good to go.
I wonder what the difference is really going to be like. Are we splitting atoms? Are we just like splitting hairs at this point? You know what I mean? Like you're
Hey,
going to
dude,
get
when I say that I am like,
4.8791 and 4.8790.
I mean, hey, dude,
It all adds up.
this little stuff adds up. The transaction can be free. You know what I mean? based on where you go. So I think that's worth it. Definitely.
Yeah, I
Not
could
gonna
see
lie.
some. I think this is more for big boys. Like you're moving like
Oh yeah.
500 Juno. Like you'd
I
probably want to
mean,
squeeze out a couple
there's
more.
people that got like $100,000+ that they just slosh around like crazy.
Hmm.
You know, they just try to reuse that
Switch it,
hundred
change it
thousand
to
dollars over and
Atom
over.
as the main because obviously Juno Swap's probably going to be the best for Juno being the main.
Ooh. Remember, this is
God
beta.
damn it. Okay.
This is beta, so it's not
Or
like
even do
something.
osmosis. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Change Atom to Atom, see what happens. Okay.
There we go. I had this for the Neta Neta Troopers.
Netanots.
Neta Troopers.
When are they releasing?
Juno swap.
When?
Still.
No, take it
Oh,
off of
because it's
the.
Juno. What do you
Yeah,
want?
take it off of Juno.
Osmosis?
Yeah,
That'll probably be osmosis.
Juno swap still.
Saying to go to Atom to Juno and Juno to Osmo on Juno swap. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because are the fees like gonna negate any of that or
No, absolutely not. I don't know, dude. We're just
direct
learning,
pairs
dude.
only?
There's not really any other ones. It's probably all going to be Juno swap.
Fucking, they just love Juno. They're like, no, we're not. Everything's recommended for Juno swap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do stars as the main.
I think this is how it does it on the decks. You just don't see it. I'm pretty sure. Like because whenever
I get what you're saying.
Sonny talks about it, he's always like, yeah, the path, it's got to go. It's not just going to go directly from one pool to the other. It's got to like
Mm-hmm.
swap to what's best and most like I don't know. I want to find one that goes to. I mean,
Yeah, make stars the main.
what if we do stars and osmosis? There's osmosis. Damn.
Everything Juno swap. We're on to
Yeah.
them. We're on to them.
Yeah, we're on. I mean, it's still beta. What if Juno Swap's the only one loaded in there? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Like, I
fair.
don't know. I don't know. Oh, look, that's crazy. Look at that. You can switch it to Terra Classic or Terra 2.0. So yeah, this one is using Juno, so it's probably going to use Juno Swap all the time. I don't
Hmm.
know. I have no idea, dude. This kind of sounds like it kind of looks like it's only looking on Juno. Like it's not even looking at Osmosis
Shit, I
because
don't know.
Osmosis is not on Juno. But I don't know because I mean there's still liquidity.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be just looking at Juno Swap right
Yeah,
now. There's no way.
everything's Juno swap.
But it has potential.
Yeah, it's cool.
That would be cool if it had Juno Swap, Sif Chain, because I think Sif Chain wanted to incorporate with Juno somehow. I remember they had a proposal, but everybody was like, "Whoa, hold your brakes," because they were doing it all the wrong way. They
Hmm.
were asking for like money to be put, I don't know, on Juno Swap.
Yeah, I think that does have some potential if they could figure out how to look through all the different dexes, which
Yeah.
I'm sure that's. I mean, you would hope that that's what they're doing. What's the point of telling me everything is on Juno Swap? Just take me directly to. I'll just go to Juno Swap for everything if that's.
Exactly.
All right, what's up next? We have Sushi Swap.
Oh yeah, Sushi Swap is coming
Oh.
to Kava. I've never used Kava. Have you?
Mm-mm.
I'm not exactly sure what Kava is, but Sushi Swap is a huge protocol, and they
You're
are.
streaming, by the way, just in case you have your porn up.
Yeah, I don't know. There, I didn't really research this one too well either. It's been a
Mm-hmm.
poorly researched show, but yeah, they. Where's the right here? They say
We gotta stop saying that, man. We're saying it every week.
the Kava platform ecosystem is booming thanks to its Cosmos EVM launch, lucrative incentive programs, and upcoming ETH bridge. Sushi deploying on Kava draws all those benefits, unlocking new resources for devs and DeFi opportunities for users. As one of Ethereum's OG DEX protocols, we get the importance of building a strong dev community, and Kava's dev enabler vision and the 750 million Kava Rise incentive program
Hmm.
shows Kava means business when it comes to onboarding the best devs and protocols in the industry. And I just, I love when I see that they were like drawn in by the Cosmos EVM and money. So those two things combined, they're partnering with Kava platform.
Hmm.
They're committing up to $14 million in sushi and Kava rewards to jumpstart the next wave of Web3 talent and opportunities. So if you're a builder, Kava's got your back if you want to build
Yeah.
for Kava and Sushi Swap. But again, this was a huge like sign, signal saying, hey, you're in the right place. And
Mhm.
the devs, I mean, to think about how much time they spend on calls, like going back and forth about what is the best like thing to use for their protocol and like
Right.
how to make their vision come to life. And with DYDX, with Sushi Swap, and I'm pretty sure Zcash is coming. Like these people like spent a lot of hours thinking about it, and that's like I said. I think I said that last time, that's why I initially got into Cosmos, is because Binance switched from building on Ethereum to building their chain on Cosmos, and I was like, you know
Right.
what? These guys put some thought into it, and I like that just got me into it. I didn't say, hey, I'm going to put all my money in there. I put in a little bit of money. It did really good, so I was like, let me learn more, and that's how everybody comes to Cosmos. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, this is another bridge between Ethereum and Cosmos that it, like I said, just makes you feel like we're in the right place. So excited because we got Nomic bringing over Bitcoin liquidity. We have Evmos bringing over like Ethereum developers, and now we have already Ethereum developers coming over to Kava, from Cosmos or from Ethereum, and then same thing with DYDX, like
Mhm.
coming from Ethereum to Cosmos. That's got to be a huge blow to Ethereum. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like obviously I'm not in that realm of news very much, but I really haven't heard very many big things coming out of Ethereum lately. And that just com- could be
I
complete
think they've been
ignorance
what I got a good take on it the other day, and I think it was
waiting
from
for
CoinGiro.
regulation.
Yeah, they like, why would you want to change your protocol entirely to proof of stake from proof of work, which I don't think you can ever go back. I mean, I guess you could, but it would be pretty rough, um, without knowing what is like allowable and what's not. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Regulation wise. And I just
Right.
think that it's really not a smart idea to move everything over when they just don't know what staking rewards are classified as, like, legally. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I completely understand, but at the same time, it sucks because it's just put it just slam the brakes on the crypto market in a hole, and it does hurt because it's like they're just like they left us all just high and dry. You know what I mean? Without really
Mhm.
like, yeah, we don't know if you're legitimate either. It
Yeah.
sucks. So yeah, I have, or for me, I just have a feeling of illegitimacy. Like we don't know if you're even legitimate yet. So it's like, oh my god, like this is obviously the future for the at least a percentage of the new generation. Let them have their place to play.
Mhm.
They don't want to play with your stocks. Like everybody doesn't like those anymore. They're old. We want a new, cool, like, internet of stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's what we want, and we're gonna get it eventually. Whenever, like, I always say that though, like, it sucks because we've been saying that since high school. At least I have. That one day these politicians are gonna like age their way out. You know what I mean? I don't want to say the other what I would normally say, but age their way out. And we would take over and regulate the laws in a much more like distributed in fair way. But man, it's taken a long, long time. And like I feel like that mentality of I got to get mine and like hoard it forever until I die, it just gets kind of passed on to those generation or those like it gets passed on through the generations to their families, and it's like,
Right.
man, so it's almost like the mindset never dies. And so whenever you think about it that way, you just have to change people's mindset. And I don't know how that happens without like something terrible happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully not, but
We'll
the
see,
world is
man.
just stubborn.
And also too, we've been saying we're early forever, and I feel like we're back at the starting line again. So we're
Yeah.
we're even more earlier.
Yeah, we're early again. See that it's like a cycle. You're early,
Hmm.
and then it's like get in before it's too late. It's like you're gonna be early again.
Yeah. You got time, plenty of time, plenty of
Yeah,
time. So the next thing we have on the docket is so did you have a chance to look at that passage airdrop calculator thing?
I did. I thought the disclaimer was funny, but I I don't like. Is it just like a test net or is it actually claimable and stuff? Like I didn't know or
It
understand that
seemed
part.
as it was still a test net, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like it's intuitive, but it's not like I don't know.
hmm
It's
Yeah, it wasn't connecting like an actual website would, so I didn't think it was like ready to go or like was ready.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I click on airdrop. I don't want to share my screen. Total claimable. Click. Yeah, we'll wait for that one until it's ready to rock and roll because
Yeah,
there.
I wouldn't want
Yeah,
to like advise anybody to go there yet because it just wasn't doing
I
like.
mean you can see how much you're gonna get, but you can't do anything beyond that. So yeah, you go to passage airdrop, and I'm sure if you're
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say if you're hanging around Strange Clan, you've probably already noticed their announcements and stuff like that, and that's in there. Yeah, you could just click on that link, and it'll take you to the website, and then you're gonna kind of scroll down on the left side, and you're gonna find the airdrop section. It'll give you like a little insight to how many token you're potentially getting. Whoa, having an earthquake. I didn't see
I'm
what
good.
was happening. I just
Oh, you heard? Oh, okay. My bad. I should have muted the mic.
yeah, I don't know what was happening, but I'll find out when I watch it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and skip over that one. We'll wait till we got some actual. Let's claim it. Let's go have some fun. So within that same vein, we could talk about Strange Clan Town 2 minting 7.7 for $350. They haven't locked in any Atom token price yet or Atom token amount yet
Smart.
because yeah, that's what Viral did as well. Like we waited till I mean Secret was like taking a shit like the 2 days
Yeah.
before we were gonna drop. So yeah, yeah, did you fill out that paperwork to get your whitelist?
Yeah. I actually did the pre-work this
Well,
time.
son of a gun, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm not
I
the
did
best.
everything but fill it out for you.
Pretty much. Look at that. So
Would you look at that?
yeah, that's way better. All right. So
Now we could get the
now
business.
we can start the show. Imagine you're just like, oh my god, I didn't record it.
Oh god, fucking how far are we in? 43 minutes and we still have this is gonna
What
be a
was I gonna
longer
say?
show.
I'm sorry, I got excited because I fixed my camera. For all the users out there, my camera is now
They're all users for the listener.
or yeah, users. Goddamn junkies.
The end
um,
user.
I fixed my camera and my lighting, so it looks perfect now. Look at that.
It looks like you took off that application.
So yeah, well, no, I took off the fake green screen. That's
I
what's
told you to
obviously
do
the
that.
horrible thing. Well, no, I couldn't do it before because I didn't have the camera hub.
Your
But
hair
now that
doesn't
I
look
have
fake.
camera hub, I can zoom in to myself and take off the
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
So that just wasn't possible before without the camera hub. And I
Hmm.
like this. Let's do some YouTube videos. Woo! I'm happy now.
We're doing
Anyway,
some right now, bro. We've been doing them for about 3
oh
weeks.
my god, I can't believe it.
What?
Anyway, I didn't know I'm on a YouTube video right now. That's kind of crazy.
Oh god. Just
Um,
clam up, just freeze up.
just start stuttering all hard. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Strange Clan. I was gonna ask you if you were gonna
Oh
mint
yeah,
town too.
how much is it? 350. Dang,
It's
it's a lot.
expensive, dude.
It's a lot.
Like how much was Atom when it was 14
Oh yeah,
Atom?
how much was it? Because I don't like
Was
at
it
that
20
time I
bucks, dude?
wasn't using. It was about $20,
Yeah.
and they were like 12, right? I think they
Yeah.
were between. It went down from
Whitelist
15.
was 7,
Wow, luckies. So yeah, I
I
should have
think.
mentioned a third one and then sold it, and then that would have been
Mhm.
perfect because they were perfect to like sell that like that. And but yeah, like that. I've been saying that about NFTs this whole time. It's like you buy an NFT and then it's like, what do you get out of it? Oh, a whitelist so you can buy what? Another NFT. It's like send us more
Mhm.
money. You know what I mean? So like I know eventually Strange Clan's gonna come out with something epic, but
Mhm.
other NFT projects, it's kind of hard because they don't really provide that much value. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we're gonna provide value in the form of you giving us more money for another picture. And it's like that's cool and everything. Like I get it. You need funding, right? And that's kind of a way to do it. But whenever it's like overly taking advantage of people's like niceness like that, I kind
Mhm.
of get like, where is this headed? You know what I mean? So um, I don't like to be
So
bearish like
taking you
that,
back
but
in the circle, are you gonna mint one?
I'm gonna get. Ugh,
At least
I'm probably
one?
gonna get one. Yeah, I don't know. Two is kind of hard right now because of like everything being so expensive. Like I
Yeah.
do go to the store and I like it used to be less than $60 and now it's like at least 80 to 90 and that's like being frugal. And then if you're not, if you just like I need this, I need that, I need this, which you
Mhm.
usually do need a lot of that stuff, it's
Mhm.
well over $120. And I'm talking about the little bitty I don't know if your like grocery store has this, but like ours has these little tiny carts that have like two little compartments and you can like
Mhm.
push it around. It's really small. Yeah, I'm talking about the top one being full and that's it. Not even that full, but it's like enough for a week, and it's about $120. So when
Yeah.
you
No,
times
I
that
know.
by yeah, it's going like usually here in my city, you have about $400 you need as a single person, and then you have a family, it goes to like 800 to 1,000 a week,
Mhm.
and it's like that. Where do you get that kind of money, man? It's like before that was pretty manageable, $100 a week pretty manageable. Now it's getting into like the 150s, 160s. And then when you add the gas on top of that, you can see why people are selling there. Um, because a lot of people are not like us. I mean, they are heavily into debt and they're still buying assets. You know what I mean? And I'm
Mhm.
over here like completely debt free, still like, oh, should I buy this or not? You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like it's totally different mindset. So whenever the shit hits the fan, for me, it's like, oh man, I really should have sold.
Yeah.
And these people are like, oh shit, I have to pay this mortgage or this second mortgage or this credit card bill that I took out and they have to pay it and they have to take those losses. And I read somewhere that like usually capitulations like that from retail are caused by like the wives of the men. Like you need to sell that shit and get like half our money back because you lost it, you piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so just understanding the market is the best thing to do. The best to be in the best place. That way, when you make a shit decision or a good decision, you can understand how you got there, and rather than just like randomly throwing darts at a dartboard and just getting frustrated over the long term. I think that doing your research really does like pay off, but it's a
Mhm.
lot to learn as far as like emotions, market cycles, and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, it's a lot.
So the moral of the story is Clay's gonna mint one. I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
mint
gonna mint one. I'm gonna
one.
try to mint one. It's gonna be rough though, because I'm not gonna lie. I had to buy a AC for my dad, or like not
Mhm.
buy it, but I had to like help him buy it, and I paid like half, and that thing was expensive,
Yeah, yeah.
but
But let
it
me
is.
recap. So I asked Clay if he was going to mint a Strange Clan Town 2, and he started off with, well, in the beginning there was Adam and there was Eve.
I was thinking about that story today.
Oh God! Next topic. All right. So
The
yes, we're
internet.
both going to mint one 7/7. How far is that? Like 8 days from now?
Yeah,
What does that fall on? That sounds like a random day.
it's like a Tuesday, right?
Thursday.
No,
Next
it's
Thursday.
Thursday. Mint,
1 week from now.
live mint. Everybody,
I
mint
think it's
party.
man, dude. I don't. Yeah, dude. Possibly. No, probably not. Probably gonna be
What's
during the
up?
during the day. But I was gonna say like they're giving out a lot of whitelists right now. I think they might be after
Yeah,
they drop that price. I think they might be struggling a little bit to fill that. That's a lot. Like, and they got what, like
yeah.
5,000 of them?
I was, yeah. I don't know, but they're a big project. Like they have a lot of fans. So mm. It's hard to know because like I feel like 10,000 is not a lot of people, but the apes, the orbital apes still hasn't minted out. So
Yeah, and
it's
that's
a hard
not
number to
300
get to.
bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, true. And that's like what, $60? No, 120.
120. Yeah.
Yeah. But with the rewards, it feels like they're free.
Yeah. Just every 3 days I get one.
Yeah. And the rewards are going down,
Yeah. Big
unfortunately. It
time.
means people are staking whales and just large amounts of people, but it was nice to get a free ape every 2 days for sure.
Yes, sir. So swinging back around. Um, Another thing that's going to be minting soon, not too soon. The Kilroy is on the 12th. So we finally have it. Well, probably not finally, but we have a date for that one. So not this Tuesday coming up, the following Tuesday after that. And the special thing about that, obviously, is you're going to be part of history. The first movie minted on the blockchain. So with these NFT, you get to be part of that. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, Kilroy, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. And when I went into it, like, I mean,
That
I'm not gonna
MAGA
say I
son of a
wasn't
bitch.
like, yeah, I guess I was out of it. Like, honestly, I guess my
Yeah.
opinion doesn't mean much here, but it was just weird. It was just weird. I didn't know what to expect. Like, people were saying it was like a horror, but then like from what I saw, it was just more like a comedy horror. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I didn't know if I was watching like Scary Movie 4 or like, you know what I
Was
mean?
that?
Yeah, like that's kind of like what I expected to come out, which would have worked perfectly, right? But
Mhm.
I don't know. I
You
don't know
saw
what to see.
one of the like
And
hand
I
like
apparently I wasn't paying attention that hard, and I guess I
you were
really
just too
wasn't.
busy reading the side feed,
I was true. Like there was
a
like a
YouTube chat up,
yeah, it was
a
like a
live
fake
chat.
YouTube, and I was reading the chat, and you're right. That's where they were talking about MAGA stuff,
Mhm.
and I guess I heard it in his voice. I guess I don't know. Hey, if I play audio from my thing, will it play on this? Like to where
I
the
think there's a
listener can hear it?
setting when you share.
What? Like I just want to hear. Can you hear this? No, you can't. Right? I can't
Mm-mm.
even hear it. Hmm. I just wanted to see. Okay, never mind.
Well, listener, Clay tried to pull up a WAD
I wanted to
squad.
play that. It would have been really cool.
I mean, those beats are not bad. I don't know if he's making them or buying them, but they're not bad. All right,
Yeah.
next, let's switch gears for a second and let's talk about exploring the cosmos going away and changing our name because let's do a little experiment, Clay. Why don't you go to YouTube, pull up YouTube, and let's see how long it takes you to find us.
Yeah, I did that the other day.
So, listener, he's going to YouTube. He's typing in "exploring the cosmos." Looks like
Like
he's got a couple things.
I even tried to type in our names because
Yeah. Oh
I'm
shit!
like,
It's
there we
like the
are.
third
But
one.
this
But
is
you,
me. But this is me. It's
yeah,
not
that is
you.
you.
It's
Yeah,
so weird because I don't know. I guess did you name it
because
at the beginning or like because I couldn't find ours at all. It's a bunch of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
yeah.
And actually there was one of Tank. which so yeah, I don't get it. Ours is explicitly named exploring the cosmos, right? And it's just
Hmm.
not coming up here. So we're either shadow banned because we talked about some right wing conspiracy theories, or our name is just not going to work. I don't
You know
know.
what'll be
I just
different? You know what'd be interesting? Type in trendy tech, and if it pops up
no,
under
I
the
did. Look, see how I did it? I already did that, and it doesn't. They're
2 words
gone.
though,
And
two
I was
words,
like,
two
oh, okay.
words.
Let me try.
Trendy tech
I
talk.
tried. I tried that. Trendy TikTok. See, it still didn't work. Oh, there you are.
Oh, that's my
Oh,
old
it
ones.
is. It is.
Yeah.
That's funny. Look, there you are. Trendy.
My
He has
pipe.
some really good videos though. They were hilarious. I missed those videos. Yeah, but you put so much time into them. When I
Yeah,
would
dude, that
watch
was
them, I'd be
way
like,
too much time.
man, how much time was this? Because it would be so good.
Days.
I really enjoy because like I said, I remember when we first started talking about this. This is what you were doing, and
Hmm.
I was like, well, I want to kind of do something like that, but I want to see if it's fun. And like
Hmm.
whenever I was watching YouTubers, like the only ones that I could like say, okay, I could do that was this guy that does what we do. Like he
Yeah.
just literally brings up stuff and just talks about it and then uploads that. And like I like that. It's really fun. But I also like this one guy I watch. Now, I don't know if anybody watches this guy, but he's been on YouTube for so long. His name is Scotty Kilmer, and he does uh car videos, and he just talks like I do. He's just really honest and just going to tell you like how it is. So I
Hmm.
enjoy just listening to him talk about anything. And he just talks about everything. And like what he does is he does live streams like twice a week, and then he edits those live streams to just put pictures on like popping up by his head. Like he'll be talking about, and it's so funny because he'll be like, yeah, you need to take off the rear end, and then he has a picture of some lady's fat ass all the time. And it's just funny because like he'll say stuff all the time because he talks about cars, right?
Right.
And so he's always saying, and then he always talks about like corporate greed, or like the funniest thing is he's always like he always says, well, you can get a an engine at the junkyard and then put it into the new car, but like he always has a picture of a Chevy dealership when he says junkyard, and so it's just so funny, dude. I'm like, man, that's really good. So like, and I don't think it works for this. Like it could, for another project I want to do, but it's like a really easy way to just go through, pop some little things in that like you're like people that were watching the video would like, but make it to where they can still just listen to you, just like you want to make it for the listener and the viewer. That's
Hmm.
exactly what I want to do with that kind of video. And yeah, watch Scotty Kilmer. He's so funny, dude. Subscribe to him. He has like 5 million subscribers, and he's just living his best life talking shit on YouTube about car manufacturers. It's so amazing. I envy the guy so much, but um like there's no one that can do what he does. Just nobody. Because I mean he's Scotty. You know what I mean? The way he talks is so funny. I love the guy. He's just like my grandpa. Like my grandpa, if my grandpa was like really eccentric, what is the word? Eccentric? Like
Hmm.
it would be him. But my grandpa was really reserved and like, I'm a man. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah. Old school.
this guy is funny. He's not flamboyant, but he's just watch Scotty Kilmer. I mean, I'm selling him pretty hard right here, and he
No
is
shit.
not going to disappoint. He's not going to disappoint. I promise you. But yeah, I guess it is like something in the background is like not updating, or like they don't believe that we're legit yet. You know what I mean? So I don't
Yeah.
know. Something's going on back
Maybe
there.
because I changed the name of it and pulled a little switcheroo because
Yeah.
so they're like, what is this guy trying to do? But
Yeah.
yeah, let's if the for the listener, for the viewer, for either one of you, if you were able to come up with a good name to replace exploring the cosmos, please let us know because for whatever reason, we're very hard to find. We don't want that to be the case. You know which one did disappoint me if you scroll up a little bit?
Which one?
The Alpha Centaurians. I thought that was going to be a better project.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
Like the floor is so low.
Really? What is it?
I swore it was like 1200.
Damn.
Might be
Well, they
more.
need to
Click
do
on them.
something.
Click on one of them.
They were supposed to come out with like a validator and
They
stuff.
have one.
Oh, really?
Click sell. 2,500.
2,500. How much were they to mint? Weren't they only 800?
Yeah, I think they were 888, but the price was probably like double.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, when
Stars,
you trade NFTs, you're not supposed to care about that.
the price.
Like the USD value. You're only supposed to care about the stars value because it's like a hedge where for when stars goes down. Like when stars goes up, yeah, you're gonna lose out if you bought an NFT. But if stars goes down, then you're technically winning because, like I said, you minted for 865, I think, and then you sell it for 2,500. You're betting that stars is going to go back up, and you're also betting that if you would have sold stars at the top and rebought at the bottom, then you would have gotten more if you bought an NFT at the top, like the difference. And that can
Yeah,
sometimes happen based on the rarity and like popularity of the project, but it's a hard game to win, man. Like I don't think anybody understands, like anybody that trades NFTs. I think there's very few people that understand what is actually going on, like
yeah,
seriously understands and like can take advantage of it. But see, it becomes the law of large numbers. If you mint 50 of them and the project does even remotely well, then yeah, you're gonna clean the fuck up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Easily. So it just that's how a lot of people play it, and like you can't really lose when you're rich like that because the rich just win. And yeah, it's just a game.
Yes, sir. So we have Fresh Mint Friday coming up for Stargaze, and that is going to be Starbots and the next Woman of Cosmos um, iteration, their third drop. Let me see if I could actually find them on the launch pad real quick.
Women from Cosmos is legit.
Yeah, I was thinking honestly, so this is my plan. I have $400 sitting in USDC that I was gonna wait till um the day of tomorrow. It's gonna drop. So I was gonna wait till tomorrow to convert to stars. The stars is already locked in. Um so what I was thinking about doing, I wasn't gonna mint one, but I'm thinking I will now. And then just continuing to use Evmos and then potentially have enough time till the 7th when Strange Clan comes out and use that money from Evmos to convert it back to stars, and hopefully I'll be close to what
Oh,
I
you
was
know
at.
what? You're right. I have 550 from Evmos because I've been selling the Evmos reward, so I can just use that to mint the Strange Clan. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro! You just reminded me. Oh yeah.
because these are 29,000 stars.
Eek.
Yeah, which is like 400-ish dollars,
Hmm.
but they're pretty. They're very cute. Like,
Yeah, she does good work. Like
she
you
does
can tell,
amazing
there's a
work.
lot of. What I like about hers is that there's a lot of time spent on each one,
Yeah.
rather than and you can tell that that's what she wants to do, and you just can feel that. And like with other projects, sometimes I'm like, those are just too similar. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like there's 10,000 of them, and yeah, 400 look the exact same,
Oh, look,
like
there's
with
the other
minor
ones.
differences. Oh, that looks cool. I like.
So those are the ones popping tomorrow too.
Wow, there's only 700. How much are they?
999. It's not
About a
bad.
thousand. Yeah, that's not too hard. I think the price of stars right now is pretty good. I
Yeah,
think
two
like
cents.
if it could stay around, if this could be the bottom, then stars can be pretty legit. If it goes down from here, like with everything, it's gonna hurt a lot of people, like emotionally.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
I thought these are
But
going to do a little bit better. These Loopy Lords
I thought they
tribe.
were a little bit too like generic, and like there was just too many of those already.
These I thought were going to do a lot better than that.
Yeah, I didn't actually end up minting one of those. I said I wanted to, but I didn't end up doing it. I
Yeah.
thought the price was a little bit too high,
We're talking
like
about the
12,
lo-fi
thirteen
people.
hundred.
Hmm.
Yeah, lo-fi people, 1300. Wasn't feeling it too hard.
Yeah. Especially because we were also waiting for the apes, and those were 888, so it was a lot cheaper, and they sold out. So we were able to buy some, flip some. Let's see what the floor is right now. 1,100 stars.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
It's been doing that to me. It's just random. If you hit refresh, it'll come up usually. But yeah, just one random one out of the bunch has been doing that to me. It's a bug, I think.
Huh. Well, yeah. So, are you gonna try to scoop either one of the? I mean, I don't think
I
you're
like
gonna go
those
after women from
bots.
Cosmos.
Those bots.
Yeah, they're cool.
Uh, I just have an issue with a man like mincing a woman. You know what I mean? It's just like
What I'm
feels a
probably
little
gonna
weird.
try to do is like I did the first time. I'm trying to get something real. Like, man, if I could land, I mean, that one's fine. They're all good. That one right there, like, and then have it
Yeah,
printed up on like something real nice. Put it in Gwen's room.
yeah,
Like that'll be dope.
yeah. Since you have a daughter and a wife, like makes sense. But for me, I don't know. A little
Yeah.
weird.
And they're so you also have to think about this too. They're on the main launch pad. So if you're thinking about minting one of these, you better be ready when they drop
Yeah,
because they're not going to be
they're
hidden in
gonna.
the background.
Yeah, they go so fast
Mm-hmm.
when they're on the main one. Just
Yep.
except for those lo-fi kids there.
Yeah. Except for in the Loopy Lorius tribe. I just feel bad because this one's a ETH project. I mean, not an ETH project, but a Luna project.
Terra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having a rough time.
Yeah. But these give me
I
like a
feel
Doodles
bad.
vibe. The
Yeah.
art isn't as cartoony, poppy. Colors aren't the same, but it just that kind of walking motion. It reminds me of a lot of the things that are real popular in the ETH kind of NFTs right now. Obviously,
Hmm.
we're a little far behind, but it's kind of cool. I wish it would give us a little like flip through a couple more, so we could see some of the other ones. Let's try to look them up real fast. Starbots.
I have not seen them on our like chill or anything like that.
Was it with the Z? Yes.
Mm.
There we go. That's a cool one. Oh, same one, same one. They only got one. They're just minting the same one over again.
That one
Little
looks
secret
cool.
network one.
Secret looks badass. Yeah, I
All
like that
right.
old school looking cartoon look. Very
Yeah.
cool.
There we go. Here's a
And
little
yeah, just more original. I
little
like
Mega
that.
Man-ish on one of them.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, these are neat.
Those
I
are
might try
cool.
to snag a couple
I
of them,
dig it.
especially if I can't get a
I'm gonna try to get one of those.
woman
Yeah,
from Cosmos.
those go so quick, like seconds. So yeah, good luck. I really hope you
Thanks.
get one.
Thanks. I'll need it. All right. So the other NFT thing that we have going on right now that is minting. We didn't talk about stash badges. I don't know if you know this right now, but Stash has released their program where the badges are they're just releasing different badges, and they're going to potentially have some utility in the future where they give you access to special alter chats or whatever. Be I think this alter one actually gets you into a special chat within alter
Oh,
when you
that's
have this
cool.
badge, and if you don't have
Uh,
them,
I heard that they're gonna make it to where if you're just staking secret, you get access to some chats, right?
yeah, hundreds. It's like stake to. It's not stake to earn, but it's basically like if you're staking, you get like some benefits from Alter. Um, I think it's in like a. I don't know if it's fully launched yet. I do want to do some more research on Alter because I know that there's a lot of cool stuff coming very soon. As far as like the
Yeah.
apps and like signing in with Kepler, and then I know they wanted to do like augmented VR face chats as well, so that's cool. So yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline. They also Stash released their gumball machine, which in the future will potentially have a lot of different projects in here, and you just hit a one price mint, and you can get from any of the projects that are on there. Like so, it's like literally a gumball machine. So you don't know what you're gonna
Yeah.
get till you. So I minted one of these bad boys just because I thought they were cool. This was another Luna project that came over. They're working on a game. They've also partnered with Operator Social Lounge, and you're gonna be able to use your characters from Operator Social Lounge in this game. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
You're fucking with me.
What?
You're just, I can't believe it. That's so crazy.
Yeah, they're some cool stuff.
I love it.
Let me flex the one I got real quick.
Uh
Shit, if I got to create a permit, I ain't worried about it.
oh.
Too much hassle. Too much hassle. Too much hassle for not having my whatchamacallit plugged in. What a treat for the end of the episode for our viewer, for our listener. Clay put on a new set of glasses and his eyes are triple the size.
I I just can't believe it. You didn't look at me when I said that. It didn't work because my eyes were all fucking huge.
No, it's because I had my screen up, so I didn't see what the hell you were doing. I heard a lot of goofiness going on in the background, but
Hmm.
so I also want to take the time to give a shout out to Viral for being the first anonymous on-chain redemption in that we know of. Like, you were able to mint an NFT, you're able to convert that NFT to an in real life asset. You were able to get that in real life asset sent to you anonymously, and you never once took out your credit card. Like, that's
Yeah,
a
I thought
pretty
that
big
was pretty
deal.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is a pretty
huge.
big deal.
Like I always say, or I always think, like the distribution. That's what companies are going to be interested in. But
Hmm.
they're scared of like no regulation. So that's where we're at because that is what people want. Like they want distribution, better distribution. And I think that would solve a lot of the world's like problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do we want to? I mean, I feel like we end every episode with something random and goofy. I was about to ask you if you wanted to, but you're already doing it. What is this?
Yeah,
These
I thought it was hilarious.
these like look like little
You
balls of
can
yarn.
yeah, you can just you just put like snap camera on and it has basically all the filters. Like so many filters. It's crazy.
Well, that's the cool thing about what MC Liquid is doing on Secret Network, where he's like, you could use your NFT as your filter
Yeah,
over your face.
I think we talked about that. I
Yeah, we
would
did.
love that. I
Yeah,
would love that.
he actually did a Kilroy one. He was on a video conference with Kevin Smith, and his head was the Kilroy head. So I want to watch that video to see how that went over. I'm sure he was like, "What are you doing? Did you pay for that NFT?" That's
Yeah.
whoa.
I want like that I mean it's kind of like it's kind of like a negative thing about NFTs, but like my even my cousin that doesn't know much about like crypto or anything, he said,
Hmm.
"What are y'all going to do about counterfeit or bootleg NFT people? Because like you can copy and paste the picture of the board ape and mint it on a different blockchain using any like there's one on Binance that you can mint anything you want as an
Yeah.
NFT. It takes 5 minutes.
Hmm.
And then, so what you can do is like, let's say you have a house in the metaverse and you have art displayed in the house. Well, if you had the board ape there, it's an NFT, but it's just on Binance. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Hmm.
people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, you have a board ape," and you're gonna be like, "Ah, it's on Binance and it's fake." Ah, you know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
no one's gonna give a fuck. Everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, my house is full of bootleg apes." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, like they're gonna be like, "You're such a ghetto like idiot," but at the same time, people are just not gonna give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's
So
the same shit. Like,
and there's gonna be a market for
don't
them.
yell, dude. Don't
Imagine that.
yell.
Oh, you know how you know how to mint an NFT? Oh wow, I'll pay you $50 to give me this one. Yeah, okay, here you idiot. You know what I mean? Just like people did when they were burning CDs in the 90s. It's gonna be the
Hmm.
same
That's
thing.
exactly what
Here's
I was
a
gonna say.
here's a burned copy of your fucking board ape. So like that's another thing. And yeah, like of course they're gonna be like, well, it's not the Ethereum version. I mean, you're just an idiot. You don't know what NFTs really are. And it's like, well, you don't know how people really are. So
Yeah.
that's my you know
Yeah. It's like back in the day. Like you saw like when everybody was buying posters, like you would go to the store and you'd flip through that little rack of different posters and stuff like that. Like you don't own that art. You're buying like a piece of it. So you're basically like you're buying like a knockoff of it. Like the main person may not be getting any royalties, but when the day comes to try to sell that or something like that, you ain't gonna get shit for it, but that person
well,
will.
that's my argument. Okay. The person that sold that art to the company that's selling you flipping it through is not getting paid what they should.
Mhm.
right? We all know that. But now it's kind of taking that middleman out and see, but now it's up to those artists to actually give good art. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it's up to the community to buy good projects.
Mhm.
But both of those are kind of out of sync right now. And I think they will be for a little bit of time until we get more people in here, because the more people, the more willing someone is going to be like to say, hey, that's shit. And then everybody that agrees will say, yes, they're right. And that'll grow. And people won't buy bad projects. It'll only be the good ones.
Yeah.
So it's just early growing pains,
Yeah. Did I
is
tell
what it
you?
comes down to.
Do you know what the next viral drop is going to be, or who we're partnering with?
I think I know what it is, but am I allowed to say it?
Yeah.
Isn't it the hat?
Yeah. 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 Partnering
But I don't know who it is partnered.
with Illy Koi. He's like he does handmade hats in Hawaii. Like he literally fucking hand makes this shit. Like he got
That's
a
cool.
bag. He got a fucking postage bag and turned it
That's
into a
cool.
goddamn hat. Like that's
That's pretty
fucking
cool.
nuts, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I know you love stuff like that. So I think
I
this
bought this
project
one.
fits you. Like, so the marshmallow one?
It's a
Is that
cause.
marshmallow?
No, it's cause. It's a cause in the North Face. Like they did a
Mm,
collaboration. So he got some of these jackets and he cut them up and turned them into hats. Like it's a reflective material.
mm-hmm.
So he was a nice enough guy where he wasn't going to use the North Face logo on him. He was just going to use the cause logo and then use this North Face for like later on hats. And I was like, dude, do me a solid. I'll pay extra if you put that North Face logo on the hat. And he's like, okay. I was like, put it on upside down too, so we could just be like, fuck the establishment. So, so he's gonna throw it on
That's
there
funny.
upside down. So pretty
That's
cool, dude.
cool. Yeah, I like working with local artists like that. That's how I got my pendant made. I just reached out to this guy that makes pendants and was like, "Hey, I
Mm-hmm.
got this idea. I think it would be really good." And he agreed and made it for me. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I That would
yeah,
be cool if Viral could do something with him, but he's kind of like he doesn't like like he thinks he's kind of sketched out by everything.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like this guy's
yeah.
crazy.
Like take this jersey, cut it up, turn it to a hat. Like it's fucking dope.
Yeah. I admire that kind of skill because I definitely could never do anything like that. That
Hooking this
takes some
postal man up
patience.
with a nice hat.
That's
Where's that little
awesome.
postal hat at? I saw it on here. I
And
was
that's
just
the one you just
there.
showed.
We go.
Oh, that one.
No, it's like a
Cool.
legitimate
Yeah,
postal
that's
service hat.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
love that.
cool.
Might actually scoop one of those. I like hats, but my head is so damn big, dude. Like, especially with my hair too. It's like, man, it's so hard to fit
Well,
into
we're gonna do
hats.
these. They're gonna be sized. So if you got a big head, you can just let him know and make a bigger hat. There's
Mm.
4 panel, or 5 panel, 6 panel, and bucket hats. And we're gonna be partnering with different ecosystems, different DApps, different NFT collections. So you'll be able to snag something that you like.
That's dope, man. Check it out at Viral.
By v-irl.com. Sweet, bro. You got any shout outs you want to give? Since I just gave a nice 10-minute shout out to Viral.
Um, follow us on Cosmos Spaces. We
Why
have,
don't you pull it up?
validators across the cosmos. So, check us out there.
So, shout out to Little Gains. Do you plan on getting a website that lists like will link you to all your validators and stuff like that? Is that what y'all are working on right now?
Yeah, but I think we have our link tree, and we also have a website too. But here's all of our validators. We have
Nice.
Juno, eMoney, Flix. I think the Flix one we turned off. Dig, Osmo, Atom, Comdex, Evmos, and we're on Atom too. Oh yeah, they're right there. So I just think the Flix one we got into like the test net, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the actual like main net went live, and I think we had to turn it off. So I think that's the only one that we're chilling on. But yeah, it's been fun. Like it's been pretty busy in the proposal side of things.
Hmm.
And proposals are like right now. There's one on Atom that's controversial. Like they want to give money to Lido and all kinds of stuff. And some people say that like we got to invest in the ecosystem, and some people say it's like a cash grab. So yeah, it's a lot of drama
Yeah.
in proposal land across the cosmos, like Atom, Juno, everything. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I think with that much money on the line, like people get pretty emotional about it. But yeah, we are actually going to be investing more into the website and coming up with a better one. So yeah, more to come. Stay tuned. But yeah, give us a follow and join us in the spaces. And we appreciate you coming to our podcast and listening all the way through. Ambito, if you're listening, I owe you an NFT. Send me your address, and I got you. I was waiting for this to like announce it, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna send you an NFT.
Sweet. And since you did mention Linktree, let's go ahead and let's get ours up there. Let's see.
Is it in here?
I
There
got
we
it.
go. Look at that. Little bitty animation going on there. It's cute.
Yeah, we spared no expense. You know how much fuel it takes to keep redoing this? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, follow
Cool.
Trendy, follow Clay, Cosmo Clay, follow him as well. Let's see what his last post was.
I'm loving Nomic. I'm thinking that's going to be pretty good, pretty
What was
lucrative to
Trendy's last
stack.
post? Oh, Nomic as well. Son of a
Yeah,
gun.
everybody's loving that Nomic today. I think it was a pretty big announcement saying that you're going to be able to earn Bitcoin by buying Nomic, and
Mm-hmm.
still they're not rushing to go out to a pool because for the first like little while you're not even going to be able to like claim it. You're just going to be able to stack it because it's all like being built out. This is really done right. Like
Yeah.
the airdrop wasn't like there's no like it wasn't rushed to dump the airdrop and get a bunch of people rich or a few people rich real quick. I
Yeah.
love it. So I think they're doing it right, and it really has me excited just based on how they're handling everything.
And on the way out, if you're not following exploring_ATOM on Twitter, please go ahead. And yeah, we're going to probably change the name. We're like 90% sure that we're going to change the name to something that we could actually find on YouTube. So if you have any good recommendations, please let us know. If we like it, we pick it. We will probably reward you. And with that, I
Wink,
think we
wink.
could call it.
All right, guys. It was fun talking to you. I hope you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell,
True.
and we'll see you
Bing.
next Thursday.
Later. But oh, we got potentially two special guests next week. So not only are you going to get one special guest, we're going to have two episodes and potentially two special guests, and you get to see little Gremlin Clay. Baby.
Let's go, baby.